Minnesota Vikings are looking for a wide receiver 3 to help complement Justin friggin' Jefferson as well as Jordan Addison, and a guy that the Vikings have wanted to really pan out on his potential has been third-year wide receiver Jalen Speedy Nailor. And tell me when you heard this one before. Jalen Nailor has been dominating at practice. Talk about practice, man. So whether it's OTAs last year, whether it's training camp this year, Jalen Nailor can certainly put on a show, but health has been an issue, and he needs to stay healthy, be on the field to actually be on the field. Ooh, that's poetic. I like it, man. But Jalen Nailor was a sixth-round pick in 2022, part of that 2022 draft class that hasn't really quite panned out yet. And Nailor, he's got a lot of talent, man. And there's a reason why Keenan McCardle was just pounding the table for him in the late rounds. Vikings picked him up at number 191 overall in the 6th. And he showed a little bit of promise his rookie season, played some good special teams. First and only career touchdown against the greasy, grimy Green Bay Packers later in the season. But last year he was shining at OTAs, but the first day of training camp had a injury that lingered throughout, and that was it. I mean, that was a wrap. So it had very limited usage last year, both offensively as well as on special teams. But the hope is still there, right? And he's shining at OTAs. Ball placement don't get any better than that. Great toe tap back of the corner of the end zone. Pass from J.J. McCarthy in 7-on-7s. And he impressed, man. First day in front of the fans, put on a show for everyone there. We'll rag at Sports Illustrated. Jalen Nailor is balling, folks. 3 touchdowns so far in this red zone period, including a one-handed grab from Mullins and a leaping catch in the corner of the end zone from McCarthy. Al Close, the Athletic, called this the Jalen Nailor red zone period. Another freaking great catch, back pylon by a beautiful ball by J.J. McCarthy. Also, developing chemistry with the guy who's going to be the guy ain't bad. Not a bad idea, right? And Jalen was all smiles after practice. Like, he understands that he's got the skill set, but just has to stay healthy. And even at OTAs, that mandatory minicamp, he missed a couple days due to illness. It's just unfortunate because the kid has a ton of talent and can certainly bring it. So what he brings, speed. He didn't test the greatest in terms of his 40, but in terms of just eyeball tests on the field, he's got great speed. He's got great acceleration. Also, change of pace. Like, he can take off and stop just as quick as, taking off, right? Also, can get open in a phone booth. That's the thing that stands out. And maybe that's why he looks so good in OTAs and the beginning of training camp, because no pads, no whatever, but silky smooth, full route tree, and also hands, body control, really good spatial awareness, gets after it, run blocking, and that could be part of this detriment where he is slight of frame. He is 6 foot, about a $191, but like maybe he's too physical for his style of play is a little bit too physical, and maybe that does put a stress on his body and leads to injuries. Caleb Evans, talked about how his physical style play led to 3 concussions his rookie season. So it could be something in that similar vein. Exploits leverage, inside-outside capability. So, the Vikings go 11 personnel with Jefferson and Addison and Nailor out there. Like, it's a pick your poison, since all 3 of them can play all 3 receiver spots. Also, does have the speed to take the top off the defense. Just think of Nailor going deep, and then Jefferson, Addison, and Hockenson allowed to do lots of things underneath, even Aaron Jones, why the hell not? But also has missed time in 4 of his last 5 seasons, because that was a knock on him coming out of Michigan State as well, because his final 3 years in East Lansing, he did miss time with injuries, and also obviously missed time last year, the last couple seasons with injuries. So it's just something where he has the talent. He does have the ability, and the Vikings need someone to step up as wide receiver 3. Now, Brandon Powell, I like a lot, but I do think that Nailor is a more complete receiver. Powell, a little bit more of a gadgety type of receiver, as well as a really good special teamer. Tristan Jackson, I like a lot. Trent Sherfield is solid, but I do think that of the second tier of receivers behind Jefferson and Addison, I do think that Nailor does have the most talent. I do think that he does have the highest ceiling, but again, the knock against him is, can he stay healthy, right? And we hope that he does, because He's got a lot. And remember, this is not bad coverage by Booth. I mean, people roasting Booth, but no. Like, this is solid. It's just a great pitch and catch from JJ to JN. Nailed it, man. But again, hopefully Nailor can stay healthy because we want to see more of this. We want to see more of this on the field going forward. But your thoughts are thoughts. Jalen Nailor, training camp practice number 4. It is the Jalen Nailor Show yet again, man. Let us know your thoughts, our thoughts, comment section below. Subscribe for daily Vikings takes. Want to support the work, put a little something in the Venmo. But till next time, Skol, production value.